What up, crew? Let's build some drains.
In this video, I'll be showing you how we make our own concrete trench drains. I'll be building two 10-foot long by 8-inch wide slot drains and a 2-foot by 2-foot by 10-inch deep box drain. So we always start with a straight 2x4, and this is going to be the perimeter ledger that holds the steel grating after it's stripped out. Now we build these drains to go into the concrete and be set in at height and then be completely stripped out to leave a completely integral or fully concrete drain. Now the main reason we got into forming our own drains was cost. It's about $1,000 for any good 10-foot trench drain. So for that price, we can build the drain, install it, supply and install the pipes, supply the excavator to dig it all in, and full install. So we're quite competitive with the drains, and we also don't have a need to hire a plumber. We can do it ourselves. So here I am cutting the sides of the drains, and these are pre-sloped. So we slope from about 3 inches to 4.5 inches on the bottom of the drain, so the drain remains flat on the top, water falls in, and pre-slopes to our exit pipe. Now we're installing 2x4 braces on the top. That's going to keep our drain at 8 inches wide, and it's also going to give us a spot to attach our steel pins, because we have to support this with a pin and a screw for the pour. Once the concrete sets up a bit, we're going to pull those pins, fill the hole, and the drain remains. These are our exit holes, where we cut little channels or blocks out of the bottom and then re-silicone them in or spray foam them in, and that's going to help us strip when the drain is hard the next day. The most important part of these drains is insetting that bottom plywood. If you cap it, it's going to be so hard to strip out. It needs to be inset. You need an access hole. You need to strip out the bottom, and the sides will just fold in. It's much easier. There you can see our little access hole on the 2-foot drain, and now I'm putting that perimeter ledger on, which is going to give us a nice ledge for our grating. Now it's 1.5-inch ledge we're using, 2x4, and our grating is 1.25-inch steel bar grating. So it sits about 1/4 inch low and doesn't get caught on anything. Now here's us digging into an access hole that they left in the concrete wall. We're going to work our way up, and there's a drain in the middle of the mechanical room and also a condensate drain for the boiler we're installing there. And then we're going to pipe our way over with slope to our drain. We're setting it at an angle so the saw cuts can run and split the room. Here we are fighting Mother Nature outside to get our access holes going. And then we do a good job of layout to make sure that the drain is square and the saw cuts will line up accordingly. Now this is as far as we got in one day, but we have more to show you, so please stay tuned for some more stuff. Thanks, guys.